What happens when you have a racing game that allows you to go anywhere you want with no track? Well, one of the most unique racing games I've ever played. And that's what Lightfield Hyper Edition is all about. It classifies itself as a creative exploration racing game. This is the most freedom I've ever felt in a racing game, that's for sure. It's incredible how well this works with so little rules. Curious what I mean? Well, there's no track that you would expect. For example, with cars, there's pavement that signifies where to drive. If you go off course, that's bad. We all know this, right? Okay. In Lightfield, there's nothing holding you back. The entire map is free and open to be used, but the game wants you to pass through checkpoints on the way. The checkpoints aren't as limiting as they sound. They can either span a fairly large distance or be in multiple places. There are actual choices which route you want to take. So technically, there's no way to go off track, but there is a correct way through the course. Most times you expect the most direct route to be the quickest, but that's not the case for Lightfield. While the vehicle you have can fly, it is slow. There's no way you're going to win by flying. So what you have to do is attach almost magnetically to flat surfaces, which makes you go about twice as fast. The ship will auto-align with any surface you're attached to, making it simple. It's really cool and a lot of fun when trying to find the fastest racing line. It can be anywhere. The movement system works really well, and you need to make real-time decisions about where you want to go. If that's flying directly or taking what seems to be an out-of-the-way route to attach to a closer surface. And I mean any surface, which includes walls, ceilings, and poles. Sometimes the fastest way might not be in the direction you expect. You'll be twisting and turning so that you're always attached to a surface. Lightfield also emphasizes switching surfaces because if you jump off an edge, you get a speed boost, giving you more options and benefits using those short platforms to get multiple boosts than the longer, safer route. Getting that jump correct is key to getting fast lap times. There's also a drift, but it seems less useful. You still lose speed while using it, but it does turn the vehicle much faster. I found it most useful when you want to turn 90 degrees quickly. With all that freedom in these strange tracks, coming up with your own racing line would be a bit tricky. To help out, Lightfield has ghosts with racing lines. They can be followed so you can at least get an understanding where the checkpoints are. It would be quite difficult to get the hang of it on your own. They also include several different skill levels so you can gauge how well you're doing. Also, you'll learn all the other racers' lines and maybe improve upon it. No strategies to hide behind if there's a ghost. Keep in mind that since they are ghosts, this is more of a time trial than anything else. You can't block them and there's no AI to take advantage of. This is purely a skill-based mechanics racer. Even the leaderboards are only for one lap. So instead of proving yourself a competent racer that can consistently get a good lap time, they're focused on the best one. The one where you hit all those jumps and find the perfect racing line, even if it was a one-time deal. Anyway, there's also a campaign and explore mode. The explore mode is simply flying around each level and collecting stars. Pretty simple, but it can be as intense or relaxing as you want. It's not a bad way to learn about the course and practice a bit. The campaign mode is mostly there to teach you the game. It includes some more traditional 3-lap races, skill challenges, and time trials. For example, trying to snap to as many surfaces as you can or drifting as much as possible. The reward is different medals that contribute to your experience level, which unlocks new tracks. Do note that while there is online play, it's going to have trouble getting off the ground. As with any small indie title, you can never expect a huge online presence. So it's awesome Lightfield has online play, but unless you bring your own friends, I don't think you're going to find a match. At any rate, the vehicle handles pretty well, and I always feel in control. The sense of speed is good, but it isn't too disorienting when you start switching from floor to wall to other wall. You can get the hang of it quick, and most of the time it's a smooth transition. If you're driving like a crazy person, then yeah, it can get confusing. After you start learning the track and practicing, you can start altering your line, working on getting faster. It's going to take iterating through the track quite a few times before you're quick. All the tracks are pretty short though and take about a minute to do a lap. Even if you do get lost, restarting is quick and encouraged. Overall, Lightfield Hyper Edition is a very unconventional racing game that I definitely enjoyed playing. The strange tracks really kept me interested and I wanted to find my own path through them. To get the most out of the game, you'll need that drive to top the leaderboards, especially since the low online population is going to make it difficult to get into any matches. Unless you can convince some friends to pick this game up, then that's not really an option. They accomplished their goal of creating something new and creative in the racing genre, and that's awesome. I like the game, but it's a little too experimental. It's more about time trials and learning the tracks than reacting to an actual race. I just hope Lightfield finds players that can get into it. Thanks for watching.